let's see how the termination occurs in transcription. In eukaryotes, there are mainly two ways in which the termination of transcription occurs. One is the torpedo mechanism and the other one is the allosteric mechanism. In torpedo mechanism, there is one protein known as the CPSF, that is cleavage polyadenylation specificity factor. This protein actually recognizes a polyadenylation sequence which is AAUAAA in the RNA. So when this polyadenylation sequence is recognized by cleavage polyadenylation specificity factor, this protein cuts the RNA molecule here after this sequence has been transcribed. In human beings, CPSF73 is used. So our RNA chain gets cut here. And this CPSF works together with one more protein, that is CSTF or cleavage stimulation factor. Then this CSTF recruits a poly-A polymerase and it attaches around 200 adenine residues to the RNA chain. So during the transcription, first this polyadenylation signal, that is AAUAAA, that gets transcribed. This polyadenylation signal is recognized by CPSF and this protein cuts the RNA molecule here after this signal. Then CSTF recruits a poly-A polymerase which attaches around 200 adenine molecules after this. So in this way we get the poly-A tail attached to the RNA molecule. Now what happens to the other portion after this polyadenylation signal, because this portion has also been transcribed till now. This portion actually is degraded by XRN2, which is 5' to 3' exonuclease, that is, this was our 5' end, this is 3' end, because all the nucleotides are always attached in the direction from 5' to 3'. So this XRN2 keeps on removing the nucleotides from 5' end. See, this is removed first, then this, then this, then this, towards the 3' end. So first, what are the exonucleases? These are the enzymes which remove the nucleotides from one end only. Now here we have got this end free. So first it removes the nucleotides from this end, then one more, then one more. In this way it degrades this whole chain. So this is how transcription is terminated in eukaryotes with the help of torpedo mechanism. The other mechanism is allosteric mechanism. In this, there is a conformational change in RNA polymerase after transcribing the polyadenylation signal, that is this signal AAUAAA. So once this signal has been transcribed, some conformational change occurs in this RNA polymerase 2 and termination occurs. So this is the other mechanism. So also this CSTF, that is cleavage stimulation factor, which recruits the poly-A polymerase, it actually binds to the UG rich region of mRNA. So what happens in prokaryotes? In prokaryotes, termination occurs mainly with the help of Rho factor. See, this is our DNA template. This is RNA polymerase enzyme that is transcribing the RNA molecule like this. This is 5' end. this side, and here is the 3' end. So rho factor comes and binds to the RUT site, that is rho utilization site. This site is away from the terminals. So our rho factor comes here and it moves towards the RNA polymerase enzyme, towards the 3' end. It uses the ATP, and once it reaches here, it, with the help of its helicase activity, actually separates this RNA chain from the DNA chain. Also, it separates the RNA polymerase from DNA chain. So, in eukaryotes, there are mainly two mechanisms, torpedo mechanism and allosteric mechanism. In prokaryotes, termination occurs mainly with the help of rho factor.